ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Live from Worktown 2015.
All right, Bolton, let's rock. Alligator. To an alligator, you look yum. You are yum to the tongue of an alligator. Though you can think and you can feel, to an alligator you are a meal deal. To an alligator scrunch, your lunchtime. To an alligator's eyes, your bite size. You're no pal of the alligator, but you can't get on with everyone, can you? We're going to move right to the back of the book for Wise Camel. W. I'm the beast that bore wise man number 4. We're the ones who went north when the others went west. We followed not the Star of David, but the Star of Steve. My rider wasn't sure that his gift was as good as the other 3. I sometimes wonder if we got lost on purpose. Myself, I thought he brought the best of gifts, actually, the gift of straw, the gift of warmth for the manger, but because he wasn't sure his gift was good enough, he kept adding straw after straw. It was the last one that did it. So I'm on the wrong track with a busted back, but luckily we found this town with a really good vet, and in the end had a pleasant, if rather quiet, Christmas.
With a view to the spoken word nature of the Life and Worktown Festival, I've picked out some of the songs that the lyrics mean something. I think there are 2 kinds of music lover. There are those who are really into the sound and some who just focus on the lyrics. Gonna fill your drink up, my will is so weak. The glasses will fall by while warm at my feet. My legs will give way to the ground that's beneath. Oh, my legs will give way to the ground. For I always knew you'd bring me down. Oh, I always, knew you'd bring me down. Oh, I always knew you'd bring me down. Oh, I hear the bells ring in old London town, and I hear the rhyme, I remember it now. Here comes the candle to light you to bed, and here comes the chopper to chop off your head. For I always knew you'd bring me down. I always, oh, I always knew you'd bring me down. Oh, I always knew you'd bring me down.
Mr. William Wordsworth won't take sugar in his porridge, he takes honey. It's not to do with the money or the flavour as much as the moral objection to the method of production. Mr. William Wordsworth measures out his conscience with his spoon. In the face of what is taking place, the boon of Mr. Wordsworth's gesture may seem slight, but it's a lean towards the light. When I put my recycling out, I know my contribution's not equivalent to manning of the barricades in 1930s Spain, but again, it's a step in the direction that seems right. Like a monocotyledon that's broken through the surface, starting its existence as a blade of grass or daffodil, the move that's phototropic might be only microscopic, but it's a lean, instinctive in a little beam. It's a lean towards the light.
Lipstick was my mum's, and I've had it in my makeup bag since I was about 11, and then a bit back, I've always wanted to write a poem about my mum, but you never can write important poems. So I wrote this instead about the lipstick. My mum was Betty Davis, or Greta Garbo, On those rare nights when she would go and leave me and Dad at home, she'd hang her pinny behind the bedroom door, take off the slippers that she always wore, fold her headscarf into the dressing table drawer, and transform into a star. And I'd watch as the hands that worked the mangle and yanked the tangles from my hair would tease the curls from the rollers and unfurl them with such care. And a little Mr. Spray and just enough of brown on face with a powder puff. With breath held tight and eyes open wide, I'd watch the lipstick twist and the red rise. Left slide, right slide, smack lips tight, and press down gently on a hanky, white. Then she'd be off down the path with no rush or fuss, and I'd peer through the window till she got on the bus and race back to the table and cradle that hanky with the shadow red kiss that she'd left just for me. And I knew there'd be a red carpet when she got off the 33, with crowds of photographers admiring her beauty, because they would all love her, not as much as me. And all this was at the end of the 50s, still painted in post-war sepia, with no hint of 60s psychedelia that was round the corner. And this was in Little Hulton, Salford Council's Oaksville suburbia. Even now, as I dig in my bag, overstuffed with tat and disorder, I feel those ridges, and I'm back. New York, London, Paris, Rome, Estee Lauder. And there's a tear in my eye because I no longer see magic in the mundane, just grown-up reality. But there's a bloody big smile too. Because 50 years on, none of her dignity and charm have gone. She doesn't wear makeup upon her face to show that she has beauty and grace. It's there in every wrinkle, every line, every gesture, every movement, so refined. So here's to you and all that you are, to my mum, forever a star. Mwah.
Imagine I'm talking to some aliens, not you. Do you have bendy buses, or are you jet propelled? Do you have those things in tube trains to be held on to when it's crowded? I don't know what they're called. How much is there in your world that you haven't got a name for? Is it the stars you aim for? Do you ever get appalled when your brand new central heating has been shoddily installed by a bunch of cowboys? Are you green? Are you translucent? Do you have any pets? Do you have mental illness or menthol cigarettes? Do you ever feel you don't fit in with all the rest? Do you feel like an outsider, like a money spider in a nest of penniless termites? Okay, you take it on, I'm going to show them the movements, Brenda. Okay, these are the movements. When I say I'm a Guillemot, very, very simple. I'm a Guillemot. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it's 2 preparatory moves, then we say it's the third movement. I'm a Guillemot. 1, 2, 3. Just try it on your own. I'm a Guillemot. It's an internal count. I use my bill a lot, and then I use my bill a lot. Good. I eat my fill a lot. Ledges, vertical edges. It's a quick move. Ledges, vertical edges. Water, fish, fish and water. Jellyfish. Jellyfish and water, difficult. I want you to work in pairs. Diver, ocean arriver. Really work the shoulder. Diver, ocean arriver. Let's try that. Diver, ocean arriver. Specky and down. And the only one with the sound is drill a lot. So it's drill a lot. Drill a lot. Very good. Only rehearse. Here we go. I am a Guillemot. A few short-term memory problems again. I am a Guillemot. use my bill a lot. I get the fish out of the wet. I eat my bill a lot. I live on ledges, vertical edges. Eating wise, I do not know what veg is. Don't you give me sherbet, give me a turbot. My appetite for fish I cannot curb it. I am a guillemot, I know the drill a lot. I drink and get the drink and not the ink upon my quill a lot. Say you don't thrill a lot. Well, listen, humans, very soon you will a lot. Did you know that I can go so deep I've been seen from the porthole of a submerged submarine 130 metres under? I don't think so. Miss it and blink so. I come in hard and I'm able to sink, so I am a guillemot. I do my specky recce from my rocky windowsill a lot. I am a diver, ocean arriver. Underneath I go, I am the striver. I am a guillemot. I don't do nesting when I am resting. I can sleep while I am standing on one leg, and so it doesn't roll off when I stretch my wings or stroll off. I've got an egg that is conical and eccentrically weighted, so it don't fall off the edge of the cliff face into the water with all the jellyfish and all the other fish. I am a guillemot. I find the fishes tend to lose 1 nil a lot. Take only what I need. I'm not a greedy bird. I'm sustainable, self-restrained.